certain extent, I have to somehow agree with Bishop Mary, but not only because I was just cautioning, or I was just asking the offshore companies to be a little bit more discerning as well. Kasi lahat ng mga studies na binibigay is studies from Denmark, Netherlands, Sweden. Iba po ang hangin doon kaysa hangin dito. So, lalo na po kasi ang sinabi po sa akin na ang ilalagay nila dito is floating. So, baka sa lakas po ng hangin, baka umabot na ng China yung mga natin, yung mga windmills. So I was just quite, it's true, we still have to check as well on the environment effects of it. So, and the other point for me to object is because ang area po ng hinihingian nila is right in front of the 4th Marine Brigade. So, para sa akin, it infringes on the national security kasi syempre yun po yung mga natin na dapat mabilis kung kailangan i-disperse yung mga personnel natin, dapat walang harang. Kung may mga windmills doon sa harap, paano pag-iikot doon. So, that's the only reason why I also have my own objections.
Ma'am, naggrabe na po kasi. Naggrabe na po ba yung mga investor sa inyo tungkol dito?
They have already, according to them, ang inaanahan pa rin naman nila, it's still their feasibility studies that they are doing. And at this point, I think nilalagay pa lang nila yung LiDAR kung saan na monitor at nakikita nila yung amount of winds na nakukuha. So far, yun pa rin ang natin. So, I don't know. Kasi kung minsan ang nangyayari, nauuna po ang pagbigay ng permit ng DOA. So, medyo nahihirapan po kami sa ganun. Sana may konting consultation din from the local government. Normally, kapag nagbibigay sila, yun na yun. So, I think our president has somehow, he's trying to somehow put into the loop ang local government palagi. Kasi tayo ang sabi nga niya, I remember ang yung flood control kung naibigay sa LGU, hindi magkaka-issue. Kasi we live here Nandito kami, answerable kami, and accountable kami. Nandito kami. Yung iba, hindi kasi tiga dito, so hindi sila nagiging accountable. So, yun yung And I agree with that.